Hey everyone, it's me John here with a BrainScratch Searchlight update. Unfortunately, we have some rather terrible news in a case that we covered previously, and I just want to bring you guys up to speed on the recent developments. If you're not familiar with the Maricela Garcia case, you can check the description box below. I will have a link to the original episode there. But with that being said, let's take a look at what the recent developments are. Starting with an article at NBCnews.com, officials in Los Angeles have confirmed remains found in Santa Clarita in early March are those of Maricela Garcia. The skeletal remains were discovered on March 7th by a man walking his dog. Maricela, 26, was last seen on January 12th in Reseda, California with her sister Sarah. The two were hunting for bargains at a local Goodwill store. And we're going to move over to dailynews.com to get a little more detail on this case. Determination of the cause of death has been deferred, and it could take 6 to 9 months to learn whether her death was an accident, a suicide, a homicide, or from natural causes. Los Angeles County Sheriff's Department Sergeant Troy Ewing, who works in the department's Homicide Bureau, said Wednesday that they, quote, suspect foul play because of the remote area where she was found. And he makes a very good point. If we take a look at this map I pulled up here, the Goodwill that she was shopping at with her sister is down here, and you have over 20 miles away is where her body was found. Now, of course, that wouldn't be a big deal except for the fact that her car was back at the Goodwill still with her sister. So it's pretty obvious that someone picked her up from this area. We don't know what happened in between her leaving this area and being found out here, but hopefully authorities will keep looking into that and try to determine that as they get more information from the medical examiner. And moving to one more article at LATimes.com, it's interesting because I've seen different publications are posting different contact numbers. At LA Times, they're saying anyone with information about Garcia's death is asked to contact detectives at 323-890-5500. If we go back to the first article that we looked at over at NBC News, they're saying authorities are asking anyone with information to call the LAPD at 213-996-1800. I'm going to have both numbers in the description box below. If someone did this to her, I really hope that that justice is brought to them. And I think the only way that that's going to happen is either the detectives are going to work this case until they find some crack and try to associate it back to how she got there, or someone else is going to step forward, maybe someone that knows something, and do the right thing and give the information to the authorities so they can act on it. It's really a terrible situation. Thankfully, in a strange way, at least it is closure for her family. She was missing for just about 3 months when she was discovered. I have to say that I had some very weird feelings about the story that was being told through the media about when she originally disappeared. In particular, the video of them walking through the Goodwill, I wasn't very convinced that they were actually there shopping. There is also this little tidbit of information where she told her sister that she had a secret, but she didn't tell her what the secret was. I have a feeling that if we come to understand the reason why they were truly at the Goodwill that night, that might lead investigators in the right direction of trying to figure out whoever did whatever to her. I really don't feel good about the explanation that was given to us about them shopping for an 80s party, and then you watch the footage and they're not really looking at clothes, they're just walking through the aisles and walking through housewares and stuff like that, hardly looking at the items that they're walking by, and then she goes outside alone. So I don't understand the motivation around that trip, and I think that is maybe a bit of an area that investigators could focus on, but that's just my 2 cents on the case. Please let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And like I said, contact information will be in the description box just in case you might be the person that knows what happened to Maricela on this tragic event. And I just wanted to also put out there that my heart goes out to her family. I know that she might have been struggling with some things, but this is certainly no way for anyone's life to end. It's really terrible. So I hope that they can begin the process of moving forward and healing from everything that's happened. I'm really sorry for them. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me on this BrainScratch Searchlight update. If there are new developments on the case, of course, I will do some follow-up segments. I hope you are staying safe, taking care of your family, and I'll see you back here on the Lord and Arch channel.